excited to have you guys here today. We have an amazing show just for you. But before we get started, by a show of hands, how many of you, this is your very first time at a Pantomonium show? Raise your hand. This is your first time. Oh, it's just this whole group. Well, awesome, welcome. And for those of you who've been back, welcome back. Well, what makes this show so special is that you get to be part of the show. Yes! I know, right? So I'm going to tell you guys how you get to be a part of the show. There will be moments in the show where the actors are going to talk to you. So it's totally okay for you to go ahead and answer if they come up to you and ask you a question, okay? Okay. All right, so, yes, no, seriously, you can. All right, so to make sure you guys understand, I'm going to ask you a couple of questions, and I want you to scream the answer as loud as you can, okay? Okay. Let's try that again, guys. I want you to scream the answer as loud as you can, okay? Yes. All right. First question. What's your first name? I'm sorry, I didn't catch that. What was that? Oh, okay, good, I caught that. Second question, what's your favorite color? Orange. I heard orange. Good. All right, and last question, who is your favorite superhero? What? I didn't miss what? Good. So you guys get it, right? Go ahead, scream the answer. We want to hear you because that's why we asked, okay? And last but not least, you all get to sing a song. Why? Because it's fun, that's why. If you look on the back of your programs, there's an awesome song. Hopefully you have a program. If you don't, it's totally fine. I'm going to teach you the song anyway. Right? It says, sing a song. Can anyone tell me what the name of that song is?
Everyone's a little bit weird.
Everyone's a little bit weird. Yes, absolutely, right? So I'm going to sing it. You guys will hear the melody, and then we'll sing it together, okay? All right. But it's all right, and it's okay. We can be different in every way. You're still my neighbor, you're still a friend. Different is nothing to be feared, even if you're a little bit weird. Right? Easy, right? Alright, so you guys are going to sing with me, we're going to do it together, and we're going to sound great. Alright, so are you ready? Yeah! Alright, here we go. But it's alright, and it's okay. We can be different in every way. You're still my neighbor, you're still a friend. Different is nothing to be feared. Take me home. Even if you're a little bit weird. Oh man, you guys sound great. Time, give me a round of applause. I can't wait to hear you guys sing that song in the show. Now, without further ado, please put all cell phones away. No texting, no eating, and of course, pay attention, because in the first act, there's a quiz where you can win a prize. I know, right? What's the prize? Well, you have to win to find out. Now, are you guys ready for a show? Yeah! I'm not sure, guys. Are you ready for a show? Yeah! Okay. Well, then I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Hey! No, just me. And you would be who?
That's right.
Say what?
Not what. Who? Say, where have we met before?
Who knows?
No, I don't. That's why I asked.
Is it just me, or is it impossible to tell who is where and who's who?
I'm standing right here. I'm who?
I don't know.
We're gonna need a little help.
Yes, we certainly do. Does anyone know what my name is? Yeah. What am I?
A wolf.
A werewolf. Right? What is it?
Owl.
You are spot on. This little girl's a genius. My name is Were because I'm a werewolf.
And I'm who?
Not this again.
No! My name is Who because that's what an owl says, and I'm an owl. Hello, owl.
Oh, well, let's not continue wasting time. We should play on the scene in rhyme.
A splendid plan, I do concur. All fear and evil I deter, while fearsome evil she promotes.
That's right, I do, while he emotes. When darkness plies dark travail, fear and loathing will prevail.
Your evil plan will fail, I say, and bravery will rule the day.
Now, attend, our story will be told.
Well, let's just look upon what doth unfold. Where do you get off?
I'm getting off right now!
Let me count the way.
From the dining to our neighbors, to the fruits of all our labors, we're as wonderful as any town can be. Unless you've read a book or turned on a TV, where all those talking heads go on and on about all the scary stuff they see. Do we have to talk about the scary stuff?
It's part of the story.
All right.
We have a spooky forest. Yes, we admit that's true.
Along the spooky river and the local spooky zoo.
So what if stuff is spooky? Please don't be scared away. Despite what others tell you, in truth we gotta say, we got a bad rap. We get a bad rap. Let's set the record straight. We think our town is great, but we get a bad rap.
Okay, so he just makes it. Sometimes you need a nap.
It's also
Overblown. We get a bad rap.
We get a bad rap.
we're all just fine and dandy. We tell you never fear.
So what the folks go missing several dozen times a year.
We're all in this together. We're part of the same team. Even those townsfolk from the other side of the screen. They say people and monsters couldn't coexist.
But here we are, a bunch of us with a bunch of fairly normies.
Do we always get along?
I say we're doing fine.
Though others say it's horrible when all of us combine. trust them,
and we trust you, and no one's trying to set a trap. This is our town, and we're so glad. Despite us getting such a bad rap, we get a bad rap. 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 We get a bad rap.
Is everything ready? This year we simply must be named Olala Magazine's most normal neighborhood.
Yes, Ichabod Crane, everything's spruced up. Much sprucing. Neighborhood good.
Oh, Miss Knickerbocker, will you please tell the zombies to put on some normal clothes and bend their knees when they...
Hunt for brains.
I was going to say walk. No brains.
Check. Normal clothes, no brains.
Yikes! What is that?
That new coffee shop. Serve beverages with ice cream toppings for $7. Ichabod Crane, a little tense today. Maybe no coffee for you.
Well, I am still very upset about being chased around the forest by that horrible headless thing.
Oh, yes, very dramatic. Please tell story again.
No one believes me. Everyone thinks I made it up.
No, story very believable. Also, you are neighborhood association president, so people humor you.
Yes. Well, there I was, in the slightly spooky forest, when he appeared, with no head on his shoulders, only a pumpkin. I could swear there was spooky music. Yes, just like that.
Pumpkinhead. Very spooky.
Absolutely. He waved his pumpkin head around and said scary things like, "Excuse me," and "I don't mean to be a bother." What kind of monster does that?
Ichabod Crane knows M-word is not appropriate. Microaggression bad.
Yes, I know. I'm sorry, Miss Knickerbocker. Did I mention there was a sarcastic horse?
Hello, Miss Knickerbocker. Hello, Mr. Crane. How are you doing this fine day?
We support Dr. Mayhem. Local business good.
Katrina, please bring samples of our latest brew.
Sure thing, Dr. Mayhem.
Coffee?
Ah, more of a coffee-themed beverage.
Oh, all right. That sounds nice. Local business good, right? Oh my, that's lovely. What do you call it?
Well, that is one of our newest brews, the Witch's Brew.
Not made with real witches, I hope.
Oh, Mr. Crane, you're so funny. Of course not. Some of my best friends are witches.
Coffee good. Make Knickerbocker wonder about secret ingredients. Seriously, what in drink?
Well, that's only our finest Brazilian coffee bean, of course, and dragon stock. I usually don't reveal my secrets, but here it goes. And we had a hint of troll sweat. I need to talk to you.
Excuse us, Dr. Mayhem. Katrina, we have awkward side conversation now.
Oh, but of course.
I can't serve dragon snot coffee to the Olala magazine judges. It's just not normal.
Knickerbocker thinks not coffee good.
What's happened to our standards? Where is our sense of pride? You know that I'm a tolerant man, but this I can't abide. It's getting out of hand. Our town's becoming far too strange. To restore its former glory, we will have to make a change. A name like Sleepy Hollow calls to mind a peaceful place, but the customs of some citizens are threatening to erase the drowsy, dreamy influence of this sequestered glen. But I have a proposition that can make it great again. Let's keep the sleepy in Sleepy Hollow. Let's make our home a wholesome little town. A place where weary travelers can come to take a nap. So bland and so forgettable, they'll take us off the map. Oh. Keep the sleepy in Sleepy Hollow. Build up paradise of white and beige and brown. Nothing scary, nothing creepy. Keep it boring, keep it sleepy. Let's clean up our town.
How do you propose we enforce this?
It's very simple. I'm not proposing anything drastic. Just a few little rules and regulations here and there to help things run more smoothly. Cut down on eerie noises by enforcing quiet hours. Make witches get a permit if they want to use their powers. Let's implement a dress code that will get our town on track.
Cover up unsightly faces with the dapper burlap sack.
Yes! A curfew after sundown, no excuses in the door.
Of course the vampires won't be thrilled, but what are parasols for?
At last our town can live up to the promise of its name, as long as its inhabitants all strive to be the same. So let's keep the sleepy in Sleepy Hollow. We shall be a shining city on a hill. But dull and dimly lit without attention-grabbing lights, and nearer to the ground, of course, as I'm afraid of heights. Keep the sleepy in Sleepy Hollow. It's our duty to enact the public will. Nothing spooky,
Nothing frightful.
put the dull back in delightful. Let's clean up our town. Hearts and minds are hard to change. It's easier to change one's presentation.
That's the key to harmony. One magic little word, assimilation.
Sleepy Hollow will prevail by following this simple rule of thumb. 'Tis better to be merely tolerated by all than loved by many and despised by some. So let's keep the sleepy in Sleepy Hollow. Be renowned for our complete lack of renown. Keep the sleepy in Sleepy Hollow. Turn every ghoulish grimace upside down.
Whether casual or formal.
Let's be basic, let's be normal. Every woman, man, and child, almost tediously mild. Public sentiment is warmest when society's conformist. Let's clean up our town. All right, we won't tell the judges about the coffee. And maybe they won't notice the sign.
Okie dokie. Coffee ingredients, common knowledge, but never discussed. Now, I show you something back at office.
Yikes! Is it scary?
Maybe for you.
Oh, hello, Katrina!
Hi, Mom. What's up?
Oh, I desperately need one of those coffee milkshake things.
Is everything okay?
Yes. No. Yes.
no, everything is not okay. We don't have enough money to pay the mortgage. Hit me again.
Well, I can always ask Dr. Mayhem for some extra hours here at the coffee shop.
Katrina, you are a treasure, but I'm afraid we would still fall short.
Okay, why don't we bunk together and rent out my room? Having an extra bedroom at the boarding house might make things more comfortable, I mean, and not in a mother-daughter perspective, but, you know, money-wise.
Oh, now that would help. Are you sure you don't mind?
I mean, it will be super gross having to share a bedroom with my mother, but I'll do lots of sleepovers.
Whoa, then it's decided. We'll put up a sign this afternoon. Would you mind doing me one more favor, dear?
Sure.
Would you mind getting some scented candles to freshen up your room?
Mom, I do not stink.
Oh, no. Your gym outfit is as pure as the driven snow. I'm just thinking of the ambiance. Go and get some scented candles from that cutie brown fellow. You don't mind doing that, do you?
Fine. I'll go because you asked, not because I like rum or whatever.
Thanks, sweetie. See you at dinner time.
Bye.
Ta-ta.
Bye, Mom.
Behold, the happy owner of a candle store. Behold, so many perfect scents to explore. A world of pleasant fragrances, my favorite thing to sell. The labels all are made by hand. Just dip your head and smell. I love these candles very much. I'm sure that you can tell. And that's why one thing burns my wick when people start to treat or trick. Here's a lovely choice for a pine cone blender. What a rugged smell and yet so tender. If you take a whiff, you're filled with wonder. See that tiny box, hear that distant thunder. You deserve a home upon your mantle place, but you're shoved inside a pumpkin to light a stupid pumpkin's face. Here's another gem, a desert blossom, many floral notes and a word, yo, awesome. Yet for all your work, will you be rewarded? Once you leave my store, you'll be sure be gorded. I'm sorry, but I have to say I have no doubt you'll be in pumpkin prison until your beauty has burned out. You can say I hold a torch for all of you destined to light up a porch. It's a scandal, a horror, a downright crime. Before you're gone, let's carve out a little quality time. Oh, hello, my friends. Oh, banana truck rope. You were always there for me in the mornings to start it out right. Huh. And stuck in traffic. Anytime I needed to really escape, you were there for me. Pumpkin patch. Won't hold your friends responsible for what's about to happen. I'm sorry. You'll be cannibalized. Sometimes I worry that my wants and needs will always be trapped among stray pumpkin seeds. We're all just wanting to let our light shine. So put away the jackal and our lanterns will be fine. Hi, Katrina.
I came to get some candles for the boarding house.
Cool. I got some new ones too. Really smelly. Scented.
This is very, interesting. Why do we always shout at each other?
Maybe because when we were little, we used to shout at each other from our bedroom windows.
I guess so. Just an old habit and an interesting backstory. Ugh, what's this supposed to be?
Ah, that one's called dorm room fridge.
Really? Is it selling?
Not really. Do you like it?
Oh, yeah. It's absolutely great. No one makes the sense the way you do.
Really?
Yeah. But seriously, the name.
What about the names?
Why do you call this one doorstop?
Well, that scent reminds me of home. You know, with the door propped wide open?
See, that's a great name, except that it's really terrible. How about calling it 1,000 Kitten Wishes?
Oh, I get it. Because cats don't know if they want to go in or out. So you leave the door propped open.
No, that's not. Forget the. Just trust me.
Okay, but 1,000 kittens wouldn't smell good either.
Oh,
Maybe I'm overthinking things.
maybe a bit.
Just like the white-winged dove sings a song, sounds like she's singing. Ooh, baby, ooh, said ooh. Gerald, stop whining. You promised to help me pick out candles for the coven I'm hosting.
Okay, but remember, you promised to set up my uncle with your yoga instructor.
Customers, what do we do?
Let's sell some candles.
I'll set him up, okay, but tell him to lose the toupee. Now, I need your opinion. I'll need to know what kind of candles to buy. Witches can be so judgmental.
You give those other witches too much power over you. Now let's see what we have here.
Good afternoon. Can we help you?
Yes. We are looking for something earthy, but not too overpowering. This one smells like burnt hair. What do you call it?
Burnt hair!
Or birthday party adventure. It's magical.
All right, I'm already tired of shopping. Oh, we'll take 6.
No. Make it 12. We are creating an effect.
Here you go.
Thank you, dear. Come along, Gerald. I need a frothe.
Really? After Labor Day?
Rhiannon rings like a bell in the night, and wouldn't you love to love her?
Oh man, it's our first sale!
You know when you know what a thing is, like lightning striking down from up above. Like, for example, take a look at you and me, and you can see that we are both acquaintances. Two people who kind of know each other, and that's all. Acquaintances,
share, but I won't make you aware, because that's what acquaintances are for. Whatever you call them, and I'll be back if I need more.
You promise?
I promise.
You shot it! Because that's a thing we do.
Oh, this looks like the place.
Finally! Shush! Say, why don't you ever carry the luggage?
Because I am the brains of this operation.
Hey, I have brains! They're just in an unusual location.
All I see is some seeds and some pumpkin goop. So, where is that wally you found?
Oh, yes, yes. It says, if found, please return to Ichabod Crate.
Interesting. Oh, look, there's a sign. I wonder what it says. That's right, I can't read. There wasn't a whole lot of educating going on in the stable, which is where I grew up. I pulled a plow until a couple of years ago, I got a job greeting at the old Lala Walmart with this guy. The pay's about the same, which is nothing, but I find it rewarding. Live your best life.
Yeah, so it says, room for rent.
Okay, let's not.
No, I hope they don't start running around and screaming. I hate it when people do that. If you've got no hair, you can wear a hat, a toupee or a wig or something. But if you've got no head, there's no cure for that. So I gotta make do with a pumpkin. Folks run screaming, afraid I'll maim 'em. I'm a scary sight, so I don't blame 'em. When they run from me in dread, that's the way life is when you don't have a head. It's an okay life. I have no complaints because my horse is my best amigo. But when everyone that I talk to faints, it's a bit of a bruise to our ego. Folks can get the wrong impression, mistake friendly gestures for aggression. It's a lonely where for once we would not be hated. The screams of terror made in error only makes me wish the world was fairer. But it's like you always said, it's a decent life. I'm a happy guy, 'cause when you've got no eyes, you can never cry. That's how you get by when you don't have a home. Better now? Yeah. So be cool. Okay, up there. Yeah. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Yeah.
Oh, hello! I'm coming! Katrina, where are my glasses?
The head is weird enough, but seeing it anywhere but on your shoulders, well, it just turns people off. I don't know why we have to go through this again. Sorry. Oh, you are such a weirdo. Let's put the head up there on your shoulders. Okay, let's try this. Okay. I'm not a chunkler, and I'm not afraid to use it! What is a chunkler? A chunkler is a nasty, stinky footwear. You don't want any part of a chunkler. We best be going.
Okay.
Hello, can I help you?
Oh, hello, young lady. Would you happen to know a gentleman by the name of Ichabod Crane?
As a matter of fact, I do. He's living in our boarding house. May I ask what your business is with him?
Yes. He dropped his wallet in the forest and, well, I tried to give it back to him, but he ran away.
Well, since he is staying, I can always return his wallet to him.
Oh, much obliged, ma'am.
Much obliged.
He's a Hessian, but he really wants to be a cowboy. It's a long story.
Oh, by the way, would you happen to have a room for rent for us? We have money.
Well, as it happens, the room just opened up here at the boarding house.
Oh, hello! I am the widow of Ontasso. I see you've already met my daughter Katrina, and you're keeping an appropriate distance from her. And you must be the Headless Horseman!
Well, I prefer to be called Horseman. And this is my horse, Winifred Carlotta van Ofkenblot. Yeah, what a mouthful. I call her Winnie.
Mother, please, give me that. Mr. Horseman needs a room and he has money. See?
Why didn't you say so in the first place? Come on in. I'll show you to your room. But you must sleep in the stable.
In a stable? Well, I never.
Winnie, come on. Sometimes you do.
Well, not today. I want a queen-size memory foam mattress with LED lights. Oh, and a USB charging station. And I only sleep with my pillow as seen on TV.
Come on, Winnie. We're trying to fit in. Come on. At least until I get a job.
No way.
Oh, wait, no, wait. Stop. Oh, come on now. Hey, how about apples? We have enough money for a whole bushel of them.
Oh, fine. But Honeycrisp only. I don't want any of those nasty red delicious things. They are red, but they are not delicious.
Oh, come on, I'll show you to your room already.
Okay, only the best for you, Winnie.
Yeah, right.
Hey, did you know we have Netflix in our stable?
Really?
Yeah, my friend Brom keeps his Nintendo Switch there so his little sisters won't break it. I'm sure he won't mind if you use it.
Oh, Caddy, I think this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship. Is there a minibar? I could really go for a Toblerone, preferably dark chocolate.
No.
Miss Knickerbocker! Miss Knickerbocker! Oh, Miss Knickerbocker, why do these things happen to me?
What thing has happened to you, Ichabod Crane?
This thing! When I moved from Brooklyn, I said to myself, Ichabod, old boy, you need some peace and quiet. Then I looked at the train schedule and I saw Sleepy Hollow. And I thought, that sounds like a nice, quiet, sleepy place. I'll bet nothing weird ever happens there.
It is a lovely town. Did Train Story calm you down?
Yes, a little. But it turns out there is a lot of weirdness here. I mean, a lot.
Weirdness all relative. But seriously, what's in envelope? Let's move the plot along.
It is a letter.
No kidding.
Miss Knickerbocker, please read the letter out loud.
Dear President of Sleepy Hollow Neighborhood Association. I am the giant evil pumpkin. Terror is my aim. How do you know I'm evil? It's in my stinking name. I'm also very giant. I mentioned that as well. How do you know I'm giant? If you saw me, you could tell. Just look and you can tell. I fell from a vine at an early age, but grew back with determination and fat with rage. Now that I'm giant and also evil, I intend to cause some major upheaval.
I'll steal all your candy and throw it all away. Make fun of every baby, you're all going to pay. Why do you deserve this? I think it's very clear. My fellow pumpkins suffer in October every year. They start with the dream of a happy life and then they're plucked and plundered and faced with a knife as if they needed something more. Then they get stuffed and lit with a candle. Well, not anymore.
This giant evil pumpkin is going to settle the score. I have no legs or spine or neck or arms with which to raise some heck. It matters not, I'm undeterred. I'll squash you in every sense of the word. Signed, the evil pumpkin that will destroy all creation. This message typed with the help of dictation. P.S. You are all stupid heads.
Well, that was uncalled for.
Yes, apparently giant evil pumpkin, also juvenile.
And the Olala magazine judges will be here soon.
Yes.
Will the widow be able to pay for a mortgage? Will Sleepy Hollow be neighborhood of the year? Will Winnie the Horse break the Nintendo?
We don't know!
We'll find out after the break.
Girls and boys, ladies and gentlemen, during the break, everyone should have received balls of terror. When you hear the actors say the words balls of terror, throw the balls of terror in the direction of the stage. Do not throw, drop, bounce, or otherwise play with balls of terror until you hear the words balls of terror. Do not take balls of terror home with you. We need them for the next show. Do not throw balls of terror at other audience members. Remember, they also have balls of terror. Thank you for your cooperation. And now, Act 2 of The Legend of Sleepy Hollow.
A letter did my pumpkin send. Now Sleepy Hollow's peace will end.
No pumpkin has such powers, foul. I know, because I'm an
owl. Oh, you think you're so very smart, but fear will tear this town apart.
To welcome others unlike we is just good civic policy.
Oh, your garbled rhymes have no effect. Your rosy outlook I reject.
Talk to the wing, you mangy mutt. Let us look on and see what's what.
Well, my mange is clearly on the mend, but let us away and view the end.
Oh, hello, everybody. Are you having a good time? Is anybody a tiny bit scared?
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Oh, I am a tiny bit scared, I have to say. Yes. Oh, you know what I do when I'm scared? What I like to do is bring my family all around me and play a game. So I think that's what we're going to do. We'll play a game, all of us. Now, could I have my dear Katrina? Can you come out here? And her friend, boy, we won't put any labels on it. Rom, you come out here too. Come on. There they are. All right, well, before I tell you the game, we need three volunteers from the audience. And I just happen to have them here. Is Tina here?
Yes.
Where is Tina? Oh, Tina. Oh, you want to
Just you.
Well, maybe. Well, I suppose she can come up with us. Yes, she can. No, could you make sure to take good care of her during the show? Yes.
Stay with me. Is that okay?
Oh, well, we'll try. We'll see what happens. And if it doesn't work, well, we'll do what we got. All right. The second person is Jama. Where is Jama? Okay. Very good. Nice to meet you. Right here. Nice to meet you. And the third person, I happen to know this person. Actually, personally, he's quite a good-looking young man, which is my favorite kind of person. Daniel! Where is Daniel? Woo! There he is. Good to see you. Well, this game is actually called the Witch's Brew. And the idea is that there's a special note. The special note. This is curious. Eric Nevin, you have a piece of spinach stuck in your teeth. That must be some sort of in-joke. I don't know anything about it. All right. Okay. All right. Anyway, this is the game is called the Witch's Brew, and our three contestants will each have a small pot to put to mix various things in the brew. And Katrina has a cauldron filled with newts and frogs and all kinds of slimy things that you use for a witch's brew. The idea is she'll put her cauldron right back here, and you'll run back and forth getting one thing at a time that you, of your own choosing, that you think would make the best witch's brew. And I have to tell you that I am the sole judge of this, and I usually use three different criteria. The first one is originality, the second one is deliciousness, and the third is hunky good looks. Anyway, we'll see who wins. So the three of you may encounter some little obstacles along the way, but you get the idea. Just run back there, take one thing at a time, put it in your cauldron, take another thing another time. All right, Robert, can you give us a clue? The cue! Everybody run, come on, please! Please give him a hand! Watching them. So stand by your pots and let's take a look. All right, the first one, let me look at Daniel's. Oh, he has a very varied mixture. This looks quite delicious, actually. Some snakes and some baby ducks and things like that. I don't know, that looks actually quite good. Good work, Daniel. He is cute. And you are Jama. I'm so sorry to mispronounce your name. This one is actually rather curious. This has a number of baby ducks with hats on. I don't know what that tastes like, but it might be interesting. Let's see. What do you think we have? And Tina. Oh. Now Tina has a very mixed brew. This actually looks delicious. Because there are various different things like this, and baby ducks and snakes. I think she really had the idea that a witch's brew has to be a mixture of all different kinds of things. So I would say, right, without a doubt, that Tina and
Adrian
are the winners! The prize is a kiss from me. Ooh. Can I also give you a kiss too? Ooh. Thank you so much. Oh, get off the stage, please. Oh, goodness. Well, that livened things up a little bit. Very good. But I think we should keep the party going. Do you remember that song that you learned at the beginning, right before the show began? Well, this might be the good time to sing it now. All right, so Bram and Katrina, can you start us off? Robert, please. Don't know when to come in, no problem, just get ready.
my socks.
Well, everybody's a little bit weird, but I still think you're very cute.
Everyone's a little bit weak. It's alright. It's okay. We can be different in every way. You're still my neighbor. You're still a friend. Different is nothing to me. It's alright. It's okay. We can be different in every way. You're still my neighbor. You're still a friend. Different is nothing to me. Even if you're even if I'm a little everyone's a little bit
The thing about these parties is when you get the whole group out, it gets so messy. And I'm the one that has to clean up everything here. Oh, it's really terrible. Oh, but let me tell you something. Can you all keep a secret? You know that Ichabod Crane fellow? He is a little bit weird, I think. But I rather fancy him. But don't tell anybody, please. No, no. No, well, you can tell. You can tell. But please don't put it up on the internet. Please don't do that. All right. Now we have to keep cleaning here. Oh, what a mess. This is terrible. Oh, goodness.
Look behind you!
What do you mean, look behind me? I didn't see
Remember the letter?
According to Sleepy Hollow bylaws, this calls for neighborhood association meeting.
Yes, a meeting. Yes.
Meeting good.
Thank you, Mr. Buckingham. Everyone, I have something important to say.
Should we read the minutes from the last meeting?
What? Oh, I move we waive the minutes.
Good enough for me. It's time for refreshments.
Gerald, why must you always undermine my authority?
You would need to have some authority to be undermined, Susan.
Everyone, I think we should hold off on refreshments for now, though they look delicious. Many thanks to...
Yes, many thanks to Refreshment Committee. Carol from the Black Lagoon. Carol, Mrs. Mummy. Great job, Mrs. Mummy. And the witches from Macbeth. Anyone with newt allergy, please avoid casserole.
Hey, wait a minute. And I made my famous spider eyeball pudding with real spider eyeballs. They're tiny, you know. It's a lot of work.
Everyone, I thought we were holding for refreshments. Everyone, please, I have something important.
Yes.
Wow, how did you do that?
Music good, fire bad, love good. You know, monster stuff.
Yes, but fellow Sleepy Halloweeners. Halloweeners. Never mind. We have a crisis. An angry giant pumpkin wants to ruin our chances to be Olala Magazine's most normal neighborhood.
But this is like the worst thing that could ever happen.
Unless? Well, isn't there normally, like, some kind of a random rule, like I won't flatten your town unless you jump into the lake under a full moon with a chambered pot on your head, or something like that?
Ew, a chamber pot?
Well, isn't there like a giant glowing orb or a crystal that we could capture? Have we learned nothing from the Marvel Universe?
No chamber pot, no crystal.
Is there nothing we can do to fight this evil menace?
Well, we could hide. No, then the magazine judges will never find us. Wait, what if we take the entire town and move it 5 miles east?
Bit impractical, but hey, no bad ideas here, buddy.
Or we could build a wall. We could build a big, beautiful wall.
Or we could make our town so inhumane that no giant evil pumpkin would want to come. Okay, I take back comment about bad ideas.
We're doomed.
How about we just send an envoy to negotiate with the creature?
Oh, now that is an idea, Katrina. But who will volunteer?
No, I can't do it. I don't even know what an envoy is. I could be Secretary of State.
Oh, I know. How about you, Mr. Crane? You seem to be the most worldly of us all.
Mr. Crane, you are so very electable.
Your idea good, girl Katrina. Before Ichabod Crane came to Sleepy Hollow, we were humanity challenged. Mostly did scary monster things. Ichabod Crane taught us a better way about neighborhood associations and magazine contests.
Perhaps you could use your powers of persuasion to talk to the angry giant pumpkin. What do you say, Mr. Crane? Won't you once again don the mantle of leadership as you did to save our lovely neighborhood?
Well, reviewing recycling schedules and judging lawn ornament contests is more my speed, and I am very easily frightened.
Oh, I have complete faith in you.
All right, I'll do it.
They say monsters are gross.
And we shall go with you.
What now?
What are you doing? We don't even know these people.
I'm trying to fit in. Hello, I'm Horseman, and this is my first meeting.
I never knew people.
Oh, come back!
Get the pudding.
Wait, I recognize you from the forest. The Headless Horseman?
Oh, well, the headless part is kind of obvious. This is my horse, and we have just arrived in your charming neighborhood.
Yeah, we're trying to fit in.
Well, I suppose I should thank you for returning my wallet.
Oh, well, think nothing of it. We're happy to help in any way we can.
We are.
Oh, Mr. Horseman is staying at the boarding house, too. He's paid his rent 3 months in advance. Oh, you are so kind to help out.
Oh, madam, ik heb mijn eigen vernoegen.
Oh, and he speaks Spanish, too.
And we'll go too.
Huh? Oh, okay, whatever Katrina says.
Well, I don't even know where to start looking for an angry giant pumpkin.
There is return address. It says 102 Gloomy Ghost Lane, Slightly Spooky Forest. So you can start there. Yes.
To the forest!
Yay! Go get them, buddy.
But do you think they'll be all right?
Nickelback Crane a little cowardly, but probably be okay with a little help from his friends.
Miss Knickerbocker, were you just quoting Joe Cocker?
Song written by Beatles. Common misconception.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
me, oh my! We're lost! I knew this would happen.
Come on, bro, let's just ask for directions.
I know, but I have a GPS. There's no signal right now, but I have a GPS. Come on, don't fail me now.
Well, we're lost in this likely spooky forest, which is not an ideal situation. But we're lucky, cause if it had to happen, it's happened to the bravest, most fearless, most gallant, heroic bunch of people in the nation.
Are you kidding? We're all complete cowards! Especially me.
I said, the bravest, most fearless, most gallant, heroic bunch of people in the nation.
Oh, right.
We're brave, we don't feel scared. We're lost in the forest, but we came prepared.
That awful sound that seems most foul is nothing more than the hoot oven.
I'm brave and tough. I'm not afraid of ghosts and stuff. That shape in the dark isn't coming for me. It's only the shadow of an old ghost.
I'm brave and strong. My brawn is how I get along. Pity the fool who hassles my team, and I'm far too manly to ever. Oh, I thought it was a bug. It was just me.
I'm brave, I have no fear. I'm not afraid of losing my rear. I know I'm not gonna die right here in the middle of the slightly spooky forest. Slightly spooky, slightly spooky forest.
I'm brave, I'm smart and brave. I've got a widow to impress and a town to save. I can't be spooked by any creature because I used to be a teacher. Fear lives in darkness, but knowledge is light, so I'm far too bright to feel upright, even on such a spooky, scary, creepy, haunted, dreadful, ghastly, disturbing, terrifying night.
She knows my name.
Greetings, I'm Ware.
Oh, we were gonna ask you the same thing.
Wait. And who are you exactly?
No, I am.
Are we done with this joke yet?
Yes, we are. Because who hates a good joke?
Especially when it's repeated many, many times. My name is who because I'm an owl.
And I'm Ware because I'm a
Werewolf. Well, that explains something. I'm Katrina. You guys introduce yourself.
Horse-bred.
Who?
A lot of on-off.
Who?
Call me Winnie.
Ron.
So, we seem to be lost. Would you happen to know where?
What?
No, I mean, the location of the giant, evil pumpkin that wrote this letter.
Oh, you best not tread that spooky path, or you will face my pumpkin's wrath.
Do not heed my friend's dire warning. You'll achieve your goal by morning.
Okay, they're rhyming now.
I prefer the who's on first bit.
Guys, hold on, let me try. Oh, spirits of the wood so dark, show us the way and we will part.
I mean, you rhyme well, oh my little one. You will see a tree that's like a face, and then you will know that is not the place.
Your riddles are not useful, Ware. And one must find a stone that's square.
And on that stone is written text, but I'm not sure what happens next.
Seriously?
Well, I haven't read it, okay? I'm a werewolf and I have ADD.
Okay, I hate to interrupt the poetry slam, but we would really like to know what... Sorry, my horse can be a little rude. What she's trying to say is, how do we find the square stone?
Yeah, well, the truth is, you really don't have to find a stone. I mean, if all you're looking for is the giant evil pumpkin, it lives right over that hill on Gloomy Ghost Lane. You can't miss it. It's huge!
Okay, I think our work here is done.
I think it is too. Shall we have some tea?
Let's shall.
Yeah, but you messed up the square stone story.
I'm sorry, I didn't want to go to rehearsal. I was tired.
Nicely handled, guys. Shall we?
I don't think we have to go anywhere. I think the angry giant pumpkin has found us.
Who dares come into the slightly spooky forest looking for me? Disturbing my peace. Disturbing my sleep. Hey,
You should go
you got a sandwich? I'm hungry.
No, do I need it?
I'm more of
Hey, you!
a terrified advisor.
Look here over there. Hey, lady!
Pumpkin.
You got a sandwich there? I'm really hungry. You guys can help me?
Alright, I'm gonna go talk to it. Should I talk to it? Should I talk to it? Yes! Okay. Hello, I'm Horseman.
What are you
This is my head, it's part of my body! Whoa!
Pumpkin oppressor! We ain't nothing alike. Get out of my sight.
What did you do that for?
I got anger issues, okay?
Okay, we get you're angry.
So you just take it out on others?
Probably.
Are you going to do that to me too?
Of course.
You don't even want to hear what he has to say?
Not really.
Oh, it is so unreasonable!
Hey,
I am a duly appointed representative of the Sleepy Hollow Neighborhood Association, and I would like to offer our friendship. Please don't hurt me.
go away, little man. Come here, Sarah. River, that was funny.
Yeah, I brought one for you and one for me.
What are you doing? You'll only make it angrier.
This is a soothing symbol. Calm the creature down with the promise of therapy.
Oh my.
Okay, on the count of three. 1, 2, 3.
Aromatherapy. What is the smell?
It's
Smells
my
like feet.
special blend of essential oils. I used to call it Aunt Ethel's Red Pumpkin Pie. But in hindsight, it wasn't a very good name. Thanks to Katrina, I now call it Holiday Dream.
It's not good.
My stomach. I'm gonna destroy you. I'm gonna destroy you. Where you go? Look at the horsey. I like the horsey. Come here. Come on. Let's go.
How was Bikram yoga date with my uncle?
It was good.
Was it hot? Ichabod Crane, how are things in this slightly spooky forest?
That's it. I'm moving back to Brooklyn. I'm sure we can find somewhere to live. Maybe a nice closet somewhere.
So, not good?
Mr. Crane! Oh, did you run track in high school?
Mr. Crane, our hero. Have you reasoned with the beast?
Well...
The giant evil pumpkin was not feeling very reasonable. It said it was going to destroy us all.
Oh, well, whatever should we do, Mr. Crane?
Should we scream and run around?
Gerald, that is like so cliche.
Everyone, I have come to the reluctant conclusion that screaming and running around is only a partial solution.
We must prepare for battle.
What are we going to do, Mr. Crane?
We're going to fight. We're going to fight like monsters.
Well, you're going to catch your opportunity because the giant evil pumpkin is coming in.
Everyone, this is what we haven't trained for.
Come on, on this.
Stare down, Gerald.
Now it's a go. I like money. Give me all the money.
Let it rot on the porch until Thanksgiving?
No, we must.
Do you mean?
Yes, we must summon
The Balls of
Oh, Dr. Mayhem, could I have a bottle of sparkling troll sweat?
Knickerbocker, see what you did there. Ichabod Crane should be proud. Pretentious magazine judges were impressed.
Oh, they were impressed, all right. Especially that one who ran off when she saw an eyeball in her granola. Can you imagine one little eyeball?
Yes, very humorous, especially since it was plastic eyeball ordered on Amazon.com.
Well, everything appears to be in order.
That's right. Order! Order! Order!
Horseman, good citizen of neighborhood. Not a genius, but stable.
Indeed. Officer Horseman, you're doing an excellent job. Sleepy Hollow has never been so secure.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, officers, there's a situation I'd like you to look into over on Cocoa Drive. There's a lawn with insufficient plastic flamingos.
We're on it!
Flamingo's good.
Oh, I am so tired. Sitting in for Katrina all day in the store has tired me out. It requires a lot of work. Oh, Mr. Crane and Miss Knickerbocker, would you like to try Dr. Mayhem's newest concoction?
Oh, what's in it? Oh, never mind. Whatever it is, I'm sure it's delicious. Oh, yeah, that's the stuff.
I see Katrina working in candle shop with bra.
Oh, yes. She's helping that dear boy name his candles. You know, I think they like each other. You know, like.
Knickerbocker, catch Widow Van Tassel's drift. Love good! And not just for monsters. Snack coffee, also good. I go get more now.
Mr. Crane, I think romance can be a wonderful thing, don't you?
Widow Von Tassel, would you do me the honor of accompanying me to the graveyard? I hear the tombstones are lovely this time of year.
Oh, Mr. Crane, I thought you'd never ask.
It seems that evil always loses, and I'm the victim no one chooses.
Oh, do not be such a pooty tooth. Hey, evil is rarely absolute.
But my angry pumpkin was repelled just because some friendships gelled.
Well, evil ways, they can be mended. So let's rejoice. Our story's ended.
Well, the time is nigh, let us away.
And now it's time for us to say,
The grand finale is finally here.
And we'll see you all next year.
hey, how are you? Well, how are you? Hey, let me introduce us just for a second. We are Pantomonium Productions. This is our 16th season of bringing theater to the kids of New York City. We love what we do. Everyone up here that you see is volunteers. Everyone out there that you see are volunteers. We do it just because we really want to connect with the kids of New York. We cannot thank you guys enough for coming. If you want to get involved with our organization, talk to the folks at the desk. If you want to make a contribution, that's good too. But anyway, we love you. Thanks for coming. Let me get some hands. 1, 2, 1.